guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I have a sit-up kind of video, life update, or however you want to call it. It's been a long time since I actually sit down in front of the camera and talk, and well, a lot of things have changed in my life the past month and a half, so I thought, why not just do an update. And there's also, I don't know, you will see. So well, if you know me, you know that I am from Mexico and I live in the Netherlands. And if you don't know me, well, now you know, so that's a good thing. But yeah, so I am from Mexico and I live in Rotterdam, and I've been living here for quite some years. I came to study my bachelor here, and of course, after my bachelor, real life had to start. And I was debating, no, I was not debating, I was really focused into finding a job, and it took very long for me. It was a real struggle. It really it messed up with my self-esteem, I guess, not being able to find a job as fast as I thought I could. And well, when I had decided, kind of when I was at my lowest, and I had decided that I was gonna go back to Mexico because here it was just not gonna happen for me, then I got a job. And it was so unexpected because first they told me, hey, no, sorry, but we went for someone else, and then boom, no, sorry, it was a mistake, we do want you. So I had 3 weeks to start to adapt, because I was gonna start from the moment I got the call in 3 weeks. So those 3 weeks were like bittersweet for me, because finding a job was like an amazing thing, like what I always wanted, like what I've been wanting ever since I graduated. But also, it was not really my dream job. It was a job in which, oh my god, that's my cat. It was a job which I didn't expect would come my way. Or, you know, I'm a very bubbly person, and my throat is dry. I'm a very bubbly person, and I'm a very much into social media and trends and vlogging and content creation. And I always told myself that I didn't want to end up working in a corporate environment, because that's just not me. And I ended up working in a corporate environment, which is like insane. I do like my job. It's not like I wake up every day with, oh my god, oh no, Monday, oh no. No, I don't go to work with an unpleasant feeling, let's say. I go to work with a normal feeling, you know, and that's already half of the battle won, because a lot of people hate to go to work, like hate their work, and when it's gonna be Monday they're like depressed, and I am not. However, I live like, if I go with public transport, it's 1.5 hours away from my house, but luckily I have a friend who picks me up from my house and we go together, and then it's like 40 to 50 minutes depending on the traffic, so that's pretty doable. But yeah, I don't enjoy waking up like at 6:40 in the morning and coming back at 6 in the afternoon. I don't enjoy that. And a lot of things have changed for me since I have this job, because first, when I didn't have a job, everything was like tiring for me. You know, like everything cost me so much energy to do. Even if I only had to do one thing per day, which was, I don't know, go to a cafe and sit and send job applications, I would be like postponing it and not ended up going until like maybe 3 in the afternoon and waking up like a normal time. Or I would go to the gym and do groceries, and that would be like my daily day. I didn't do much social things. I mean, I did social things, but I always like in a cheap way, because I didn't have any income. So, well, of course, I need to be careful with the less money that I had. And well, for example, I can give you an example. If I would go out for drinks, I would always drink wine rather than cocktails, even though I enjoy cocktails much more, and that's because, of course, cocktails are much more expensive. I can drink like 3 wines for the price of 1 cocktail. So, for example, those little things that I was always like aware of the money and always like precautious and all those things. And ever since I have this job, it's like weekend is here and I need to do something. Like I feel the need inside me to go and drink and go to a bar, or, you know, do something great of the weekend, because it's only they're like my only 2 free days, 2 nights where I have the freedom to wake up late the next day. So that has changed for me, like that the weekend feels really weekend and really like holy, and I like the feeling when a weekend comes, but I also feel like it goes so fast. And I've come to a lot of realizations by having this job, even though I've been only working for 1 month and a half. On the 26th of May, it's going to be 2 months that I work, so that's really not long at all. But it was a real change for me because from not doing anything to being gone whole day and working and having so less hours when I come back home. And right now it's kind of spring, summer is coming, so it is light outside here in the Netherlands almost until like 10 in the evening, so that's pretty okay. But I know that when the winter comes, there is a point where like at 4:30 it starts to get dark and the sun comes out like at 8 in the morning. So I'm like really curious how I'm going to handle that, because I get the winter depression like really bad. And if I am the whole day that is light inside, it's gonna be really tough on me. So I'm really curious about that. But well, for now I have at least 5 months. What are we? May, June, July, August. I think 4 months that it will be okay outside. Even until October. Yeah, okay, I'm good for now. But so yeah, that is one thing that has changed. And well, a lot of things have changed for me. Having a job, I always told to myself, when I have my first job and I get my first salary, I'm gonna buy this and that, and I'm gonna get myself a designer purse, and I'm gonna get myself my light ring, and I'm gonna get myself my camera and this and that. I got my first salary and half of it, even more than half of it, went on paying debts that I had. So yeah, and so well, but it feels great to have a source of income. It feels great to know, you know what, if I want to drink a cocktail, I drink it. If I want to drink 10 cocktails, I'll drink 10 cocktails. If I want to buy 300 euros in clothes, I'll buy 300 euros in clothes, and no one can tell me not to. And because, you know, I'm earning my own money. And this is not the first time that I have a job, but the first time that I have a full-time job in the Netherlands. And well, it's also kind of funny because my salary, of course, it's like at a starting position because of my age and my experience. So it's not a bad salary at all, but it's also not like on the scale that I would like to be one day, or on a scale where I can say, you know what, I'm gonna buy a car and I'm gonna have a big house, and I'm gonna, you know, I still need to like strategize with my money. And if I would translate what I earn in euros to pesos from Mexico, I would be earning like damn good, you know, and I could have like a nice car, a nice apartment with a swimming pool, you know, all those funny things, because with my salary here I would never be able to afford a house or an apartment with a swimming pool. So kind of funny how it works. But well, it's a good thing because when I go to Mexico, of course, then I have a lot of money with me, even though maybe in euros it's not that much, but in pesos it will be a lot. So I'm gonna be like Ellen DeGeneres of Mexico, you know, or Oprah. You get this, you get that, you know. I'm gonna give back to my mom and my dad because I always wanted that moment to come where I would have an income and I could, you know, just give back, just buy them whatever. You know, my mom has spoiled me so much my whole entire life. Everything I wanted, she bought me. You know, everything I have, it's because of her. So of course, it's very much in the Latin culture that you give back as a kid, as a daughter or son. You always give back some money to your parents, you help them, you know. And so of course I'm going to do that, and that is gonna give me a satisfaction, you know, just knowing I'm helping out my parents. Also, another thing that has changed is that I've already said this, but I've been shopping a lot and it feels so good because I love clothes, I love fashion, I love accessories, you know, I love all the girly fun things. And when I didn't have a job, it was like always painful to go to stores because I was like, oh, I want it, oh, but I can't afford it. And I was like, oh, I want it, oh, I get it. So that's pretty nice. Okay, having mentioned the nice things, I'm gonna mention the downfalls of working for me. used to go to the gym 3 times per week, sometimes 4. I follow Kayla Itzin's BBG program. Some of you know it. It's like a very intense workout program, and I finished 24 weeks, and I was like, you know, I did it really good. And now that I work, it's like, oh my god. First of all, maybe in like a month I've been 4 times to the gym, which is pretty bad, but I'm still like struggling to find my way, you know. When I come home, it's like I don't wanna come home, eat, go, you know. I have to go to sleep at a reasonable time. So like if I go to sleep at 11:30, that's like too late. I feel it the next day. So ideally I should be sleeping at 11, which means that I'm gonna be in bed around 10:40, 10:50, so that I am actually closing my eyes at 11. And you know, I'm home at 6, and if I come with public transport, I'm home like almost at 7. So I would have to eat, and I always need like some for like digestion, you know. So like 40 minutes, and then I can work out. So I haven't been doing really good in working out, and that sucks. You know why? Because it's almost summer, and for some reason I am never in shape in summer. You know, like for me, I gain weight during the warm weather in the Netherlands because there are like barbecues and like cocktails and wine and this and that, you know, and oh, it's so nice weather to work out. And when it's cold, oh, it's so cool to go work out, you know. There's always a reason. But the thing is that I'm always chubbier during summer than during winter, and that sucks because I'm gonna go on a holiday and I look really good, but well. I've also been kind of slow on YouTube ever since I got this job, because when I am back, you know, I like to record when I am alone, and during the week, I don't know, I've been adapting to this new life that I have, and it is an adaptation process, but I think that I'm gonna get there to the point where I feel like content and happy. But I do realize through this job what I want to do and what I don't want to do. I don't want to work full-time for my whole entire life. I don't want to work 5 days per week. I ideally would like to work 4 to 3, and the other 2 days, if I would work 3, just do it in my own thing, which would be YouTube, or you know, just doing something for me. Because right now I feel like I do so less for me. And that's the ironic. When you don't work, you have enough time but no money to spend, and when you work, you have enough money to spend but no time. And well, the ironies of life. So I definitely feel like this is an investment. Of course, I'm just starting this working life, and I cannot say, hey, no, I don't want to work 5 days a week yet. You know, maybe it's gonna take 2 to 3 years to get to the point where I can say, you know what, I am gonna work 4 days a week. But I just see this as an investment for my future, because I'm 25 for now, and I feel like the 20s and maybe your early 30s by latest are the definition of how you're going to end up living. Like, you know, when you're like that right now, the 20s are to find like a way, the 30s are like to build that way, and the 40s are like more like, I don't know, to already be there where you want to be. I feel that's just my perspective. So I'm just step by step, but yeah, that is what has been changing for me ever since I have this job. Everything has changed, everything. I don't know, everything. And for me, it is very important to stay true to myself and not lose the sparkle that I have and the inner child that I have. I don't want that the corporate business that I'm working in, you know, like molests with my inner child, because that would be sad. But yeah, I don't know, that I am saying a lot of times I don't know, because I don't know, seriously, like realistically, there are so many things changing in my life, and having, it sounds weird, because having a job, how can it change your life so much? But it does, because it changes your time, it changes how you spend your time, it changes with who do you want to spend your time, it changes the perspective of the things that you can afford, and the places you can go to, and the time that you have to go to places, and the time that you have to see people. So everything really changes, and I feel like this is adulthood. And there is a song that says, growing up feels like giving up your soul, and I feel like that. But no, I'm making it sound like I'm unhappy, and I'm not unhappy. I'm very thankful that I have this job. I love I mean, I like the company, I like the people that I work with, I go there with a smile, but it's not ideally what I would like to be doing forever. So I know this is just the first step, but okay. And how am I gonna relate this to my YouTube channel? The thing is that right now, it was an adaptation process, so I was really tired and motivated, but now that I know where I want to be like in my future, I see that I really have to work on myself, and I'm not gonna let my job define who I am. So I'm not gonna allow myself to go to work and come home and watch TV and then go to sleep and the next day the same and only enjoy during the weekends. I refuse to be that type of person. So from next week on, I'm gonna really start working out again, because I used to love to do that. So it's important to just keep true to yourself. I'm going to meet with more friends during the week, not only on the weekends, and I'm gonna work more on my YouTube channel and my social media, my Instagram, because that's really what really interests me and what passion and what I want to end up working in the future, if I make sense. So thank you for sticking by. New videos are coming, and I don't know what else to say. So as I always say, I wish you the best of luck today, tomorrow, and every day. And don't forget to be happy and follow your heart. That's it. Follow your heart. Bye.